Okay, welcome back for another episode of Celeste, where I will be crying in Chapter 7. But hey, getting close to the end, all is well. That's a nice little picture there. Oh yeah, ready with my flying... Whoops. It's weird getting used to having two dashes. Up there is real suspicious. Oh, yep, it is. As suspicious as I thought it was. I just need to actually get up there. There we go. Heck yeah. Okay, how do I actually... Oh. I am silly. I didn't see that for some reason. Like, I somehow missed it. Okay. Okay. I can't believe I did that. I didn't even see the spikes that were on the ground here, and that's just sad. I did not hit the dash button twice fast enough. That is definitely true. Also, I'm thinking something I might do on this channel as kind of like a secondary series is just play like some of my favorite games. So not just games that I haven't played yet, but things like playing the Paper Mario games or things like that, like games that I really enjoyed, because it's both an excuse for me to replay them and a way for me to share that with the world. And make sure that the world is aware of how awesome those games are. Which it is, but I'm going to contribute to its awareness of their awesomeness anyway. But, yeah. So I had that idea while watching some YouTube in between episodes. So I think that I'll probably do that eventually. Might not be for a while though. Free time is kind of sparse for me right now. I'll have more free time over the summer, because at least then I'll only be working. Like, right now I have at least 50-hour weeks, usually more like 60 or more, between work, school, and everything, whereas in the summer I'll just be working 40 hours a week, and then I can I'll have more time to spend on this. I was not looking ahead enough to be ready for that. Okay, 2 more berries. Crap, I have made a terrible mistake, haven't I? Okay, I think I get what I need to do there. I need to do that, yeah. messed up terribly. Oh, no, I was so close. Wait, are you supposed to go the other way? Like this? Oh yeah, you totally are. Oh my gosh, that... I'm not sure if it's actually easier, but it's definitely a thing that I could have done. The misinputs are real. Like, most of the time that I die, it's because I made some, like... I dashed the wrong way or something. That's the majority of my deaths, although there's always times like that where I just went a little too far with a dash. There we go. Okay, got both of those berries. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. So let's move on. See, the harder the normal versions of the levels get, the easier it is for me to just default to not searching for secrets because my brain goes into B-side mode. Because that's where the hard part of Celeste is, right? And on the B-side, you don't worry about finding things. So, like, I'm sure I've missed things already. Okay, so that's how this works in a level where they don't want you to just skip the whole thing. Okay, oh, going up, I guess. Oh yeah, me and me have this on lockdown. Okay, so we're up to 500 meters. Oh, well. And I like that the final area here is more of like a reference to the Pico game, which had the different meters. That's cool. Nice touch. I was not ready for that. Okay. Oh, hey, that over there looks like an extra way on the left, so that's the goal. Go over there. Yeah, that's about what I expected to have happen. Plus, the nice thing about playing a lot of my favorite games that are older is a lot of them are JRPGs, which means that they aren't as reflex intensive as this is. Which means that I can focus more on talking. You know, it's the same kind of reason that I wanted to play Dark Souls, because Dark Souls isn't as reflex intensive most of the time. Like, in Dark Souls, there are bits where you have to be reacting quickly. It's not the norm. Like, most of the time you're walking around. And most fights don't take super large amount of thought. One of these days I'll make it over there safely without landing on any spikes. Why does this city have so many spikes in it? What's the in-game reason? Does anyone have any idea? Do the game developers know? Does anyone know why there's so many spikes? 'Cause At least in the icy parts of the mountain, they can just make it icicles. But like, why is this town lined with spikes? Like, that's a pretty weird thing for a town to be lined with, you know? Your average town is not lined with spikes. Even abandoned cities aren't lined with spikes, they're just lined with ruins. So it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Okay, cool. Made it. Ah, that was so close. Heck yeah. That over there is suspicious. Aha! Knew there was no reason for there to be a ledge there. Oh, whoops. Okay, I see what I need to do. I need to, instead of doing what I did, which was pulling back, I need to commit and go for the... that. Go for the wall. Okay. Hopefully that's as many layers deep as this extra area goes. I really should have thought about that. Like, if I'd put any brain power into that, I would have realized what was about to happen. But, like, I didn't even think about it. Didn't even occur to me that I was about to get crushed. I just straight up didn't think about it. See, the reason I want to start doing retro games and having more series and everything is because I figure that the best way to get better at this whole being a YouTuber thing is to just do it a whole lot, right? Like that's the easiest way to get better, is to just do it a lot. Oh, okay. Dash jumping's not the answer. There we go. Doesn't look like I can go up. I have to remember to be checking above me, especially since I can dash twice. Like, I've got a lot of space to... Oh. I've got a lot of space to go above me. So I always have to remember to check it. No, darn it. Now, here's a good question. Why does bouncing off a spring restore my stamina? Like, of all the stamina recoveries in this game, that's definitely the one that makes the least sense. Is there really nothing over here? Definitely looked like there would be something over here. What about over here? Aha! Okay, well, I suppose it's time to go then. On to the next part of the mountain. Almost didn't make that, but it's fine, because I did. Okay. Easy peasy. I do really like how these sections are just redesigned sections of the mountain, but they're much, much harder now. Like, because this is effectively the room in which she was chasing us. Like, this is effectively one of the rooms in which she was chasing us around. Even the switches are in kind of the same place. But, it's now a much, much deadlier version of that room. Aha! Okay, let's just go for it. Okay, that's how we get there. Then I just have to figure out how to get back. Easy peasy. Don't jump into the spikes. Okay. I can do this. I can unfortunately find out that there's nothing exciting up there, and then out of my sadness of not finding anything up there, apparently I just yeet myself off a cliff. You know, the completely reasonable thing to do about that. Well, that looked like a platform, but I guess it isn't one. Onward then. Assuming that this is a extra area. I don't have a dash. I need to land. Oops. I thought this would be the extra way, but it looks like it was not. Oh well. I guess I'll have to go back for whatever was along the other way. I have a feeling that's going to be a common theme with this level. Oh. Yep, should have known that I would eventually falter. Yeah, that's about what I expected. After I get this next berry, I will end the episode. If I ever get the next berry. But it's okay, this is the run. This is the run. I was so close to actually being right. But then again, I suppose the bit is that I'm not right, so, you know. You know, it boggles my mind the idea that I'm effectively trying to convince people to watch me be mediocre at video games. Also, I told you that was the run. See? There we go. Anyway, that's this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about me going back and playing some of my favorite games from my childhood for the channel. And I'll see you guys later.